We are live on Twitch. We are live on Rumble. We are live on TikTok. And we are live on YouTube. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto, every single day. I'm Wendy O, and we're going to be talking about a shocking XRP rumor. Is it a rumor? Is it going to be true? We don't know. We're just here. We are literally just here. I'm excited to chat with you guys today. Also, too, really quickly, really quickly, tomorrow my stream might be a little bit weird because my kids got something to do. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. So we should be streaming at 10:30, but she's got this thing at school, so it might just literally be forever. Like, it might take me a while to do it. But anyways, we're here. We're going to talk about it. Good morning to the gorgeous Alexandra. Also, too, if you guys want to become a channel member, you get special shout outs. Okay. Also, I'm trying to figure out how to see the chat on TikTok because we're live, but it's just being kind of weird, kind of funky. Shout out to Mr. R. Mr. R is always here. We absolutely love it. Love the support. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. And again, we're going to talk about some of these XRP Ripple rumors. Are they true? Are they not true? We also have some other interesting things that kind of have came to light. So we'll discuss those. And I'm trying to get my whatever with TikTok. TikTok is being a hot mess this morning. But anyways, we're going to get into it. We are officially live streaming on YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and of course, our Tiki-Taki, because we love the TikToks. We love the Tic-Tac babes. We do love them. Okay, you guys can see me. Wonderful. Right now, we've got 47 of you in here. Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and get started, I guess, with some of the rumors. Oh, shout out to OG Backroad Crypto. They received a channel member to become part of the O Army. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some shout out to my channel members. Oh, Alexandra gifted 5 memberships. Alexandra, thank you so much for always being so supportive. I greatly appreciate it. You guys give a round of applause for Alexandra. She's awesome. She's sweet. She's super supportive, and she's just a genuine great person. And she's always been a friend of the channel. So we got to give our channel members some shout outs. So we got Mr. D, Mr. R, Mixing, our producer. He helps me aggregate all of the cuckoo news. To gorgeous Julie, beautiful Alexandra, Mr. R, and then our brand new members, OG Backroad Bootleg, Mars, Sherwin, and Steve. Thank you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Yes, another red day. Oh, of course, Mr. John. John's been with me a long time too. So there's a lot of red days in crypto. Why is this happening? I'm not seeing anything happening. I'm not. As far as with the markets. Yeah, we're in a little bit of a red. Oh, shout out to Mr. R over on Twitch. We got one person watching us on Twitch. Woo! But we're not seeing a whole lot of price action happen, and people are like freaking out, and they're getting caught. They're getting scared. They're like, what's happening? And I'm here to tell you, I wouldn't worry about it. We're in this for the long term. I personally believe that this is a super cycle. I told you all the first quarter 1 and quarter 2 of 2025, we're going to expect to see volatility. Just because we have a pro-crypto president doesn't mean that we are going to get like crazy bullish price action. It's not how that works. Okay, it's not how that works. There's a lot of changes that are coming. But again, we have Congress, we have the SEC, we have pro-crypto president. The people in his ear are pro-crypto, pro-Bitcoin. So this is all good stuff. This is all positive stuff. Shout out to Mr. Eric. But this is all positive stuff to look forward to. However, there's a lot of market volatility happening. We also have to understand crypto and Bitcoin is great, but it's not the United States' main priority right now. Like, we've got the working groups into place. They're getting things prepared. They're getting things ready. We've got Hester Peirce that is over at the SEC right now. She basically kind of said, you guys are free to, do whatever it is you want to do and invest in crypto, but understand number does go down if there's not valid utility, those types of things. Again, not financial advice. I'm just kind of paraphrasing what she said. And we have David Sachs, the crypto czar. We've got all these positive things happening. So it's going to take time for the market to essentially, get up to speed, and that's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing. Now, the reason why it's not a bad thing is because it's going to give you guys more time to essentially accumulate if that's what you want to do. And that's okay. Accumulation is good. It's wonderful. It's fine. It's fantastic. So take a deep breath. Let's say you missed like the meme coin cycle. Let's say you missed Bitcoin, the pump with XRP. This is time for you to take a step back, to reevaluate your portfolios, investing and trading, and figure out what you want to do. Like, this isn't a bad thing. This is a very good thing. So be patient, be calm. Okay. This to me feels like a super cycle. The reason why I'm saying, oh, shout out to Steady User. The reason why I'm saying this feels like a super cycle is because we have a lot of volatility in the market. We see Bitcoin shoot up to $100,000, altcoins will pump, then meme coins will pump, and things will dump, and things aren't it's a lot, the cycle is a lot different than what we saw before. But again, at the same time, the market cap is still above $3 trillion. So I feel like this is going to be a prolonged cycle. It's going to be a lot different than what we've seen in the past. And that's not a bad thing any way, shape, or form. It's just different. It's just different. And that's okay for it to be different. Totally okay. Just take a step back and relax and do what it is you got to do. Please tell new listeners basic rules. Don't help hackers. Don't give exchanges or crypto holdings. Yes, this is from TikTok. And again, you guys, you should never, ever, ever, ever give private information. You probably shouldn't enter private chats with people either. Just think of internet etiquette this way. At a gas station, if somebody walks up to you and then they tell you that they need to see your wallet or your bank account or your driver's license, you're going to tell them no. So do the same thing online. And if anything sounds too good to be true, it probably is. No, the bull run is not over. We're really I know we've been in this thing for like a while, but we're really kind of getting started. And this is a good thing. It's a positive thing. And my makeup's been really weird the last couple of days. I don't know why. But that's okay. That's okay. Anyways, let's get into the news. Be cautious, be patient. Oh, crappers. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Okay, let's see what happens. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Sorry, guys. I'm a hot mess over here, and I'm a little bit tired this week. Lowe's got so many things, so many extracurricular things going on right now. Like we've got the whole dance performance thing, and we had to do photo shoot last weekend. We had to do like finishing touches on things, and then next week there's 3 days. 3 days after school, we have to be at the dance rehearsal for the entire program from like 3:30 to like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They have Thursday, Friday off, and then she has 2 dance shows, Saturday and Sunday. So it's going to be a little bit hectic for me. And then this Friday, she's got and then it's Valentine's Day. So it's good, Valentine's Day, because she'll have that day off. But it's just been super hectic. And again, I'm grateful. I'm very blessed. I'm happy. I'm just beyond grateful and blessed. But at the same time, it's okay to be a little bit tired as a parent. It's okay to articulate that stuff. It doesn't make us less of parents. It just simply means we're a bit tired, and that's okay. But again, we always push through for our kids. Whether you're a caretaker, mama, dada, whatever, we always push through for the kids. Now, let's go ahead and get into the news because I'm rambling on. Also, too, I want to let you guys know, I'll tell you guys in a little bit. So this is breaking news, and this is alleged. Okay, we're going to listen to this clip. I believe it's from Bloomberg. And shout out to Good Morning Crypto. They actually post really great content. Breaking: Ripple CEO Garlinghouse is expected to be chosen for advisory seat for White House Crypto Council. This is allegedly from New York Post. Once again, Ripple XRP has a seat at the table. So we're going to go ahead and watch this and see what this means, what's going on. Because again, this is all speculation. But this is alleged.
A seat on Donald Trump's cryptocurrency advisory board has become the hottest ticket in Washington, D.C., with industry titans and major donors vying for a spot in a council that is expected to make key decisions about how crypto will be classified and regulated over the next 4 years. Everyone and their mother is begging to be on this council, one source who was angling to get on the board explained. But no one has heard who might make the cut, and there is no application. This person admitted he's been harassing all of his friends to put in a good word with power players he believes are likely to get on that board. We're also hearing that Kraken's former general counsel Marco Santori, Ripple founder Brad Garlinghouse, and Frank Chaparro, host of the popular crypto podcast The Scoop, are on the shortlist for the board's 24 seats. Major Trump campaign and inaugural committee donors and notable CEOs, including Circle's Jeremy Allaire, Coinbase's Brian Armstrong, Crypto.com's Chris Marszalek, are also contenders, sources add. There are a lot of people gunning to be on that board, another source told us. So just what is the board? President Trump created it by executive order during his first week in office with the goal of supporting innovation in digital assets and blockchain technologies after years of people in the crypto community feeling harassed under the Biden administration. To that end, the council will play a role in answering key questions that could change the course of history. Most pressingly, whether crypto should be considered a commodity or a security, and whether they fall under the jurisdiction of the SEC or the CFTC.
Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. So this is a rumor, this is alleged, but again, we are in this pro-crypto era. And I love how they brought up that the crypto industry was attacked by under President Biden's regime, which it totally was 100%. There's no denial of that, like no denial in any way, shape, or form. However, let's talk about this. I personally think, and again, I would love to see this crypto committee be a mix of accredited investors and not accredited investors. I also want to see leaders in the crypto industry. So I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. But again, we still need retail representation there. If we don't get retail representation on this crypto council group, whatever the heck it is, we're screwed. Retail is screwed. And that's why I've been telling you guys, write to the SEC, write to your public servants. And that's why I'm so adamant about it, because you do not understand. You have no idea. We've seen, like, we've watched the wealth gap kind of transpire over America for decades, years, you know? And now we actually have the power to change it in a positive trajectory. The wealth gap is stupid because that's what causes a lot of problems. And again, like, you can remove DEI and you can remove all this stuff. Great, fine, fantastic. But at the same time, there's certain people that get access to special privileges, and it's because of their wealth. And I'm a firm believer that the access to more money a person has, the better access to products and services, and it helps remove generational trauma. I mean, because you can do good things with that money. And if we don't get retail representation, we're screwed. So I'll be screaming about it and whatnot. So Brad Garlinghouse on the council, great, fantastic. The folks from Kraken, love them. Absolutely love them. Love them, love them. And again, it would be nice to see some of like a Charles H up there, maybe even Shibtoshi, we don't know. He would be great, but you know, he's got to stay anonymous. But it would be good to see different leaders in the crypto industry represent. Brad Garlinghouse, like someone from Ripple, someone from HBAR, someone from Algo, someone from like a lot of some of the Bitcoin developers. We need developers there too. Like, I'd like to see a mix between founders, developers, and retail. And someone like John Deaton. That's what I would like to see. That's really, 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 really what I would like to see. Because at the end of the day, like, some of these people really have no business being up there. And you have to understand, founders, they're in it for their business. They're in it for themselves. And that's great, fine, fantastic. It's not a dig, not a negative at them. But at the end of the day, who's going to represent retail? Because if a founder's business model is not making them direct revenue from retail, they're not going to advocate for you. And to me, that's important. I want to see I believe all of you are intelligent. I want to believe all of you are confident in making your own decisions. And I also want you to be able to have access to your money 24/7, 365, because it matters. It really, really, really matters. Because if you don't have access to this, someone from the trenches, maybe Eric. Eric, you're a founder, so you can go. No, but I'm being literally serious with you guys. Like, this is our chance to have our voices heard, and it might not get heard. And if there is a wealth gap placed on us again in retail, we're screwed. We are screwed. It is going to get a lot worse. It will. The wealth gap will continue to grow. And again, I have like the class system, poor, lower middle class, upper middle class, rich, okay, fine, fantastic. But there's no reason why more of us can't be in those upper echelons of area. There's not. If you can prove you're smart enough, you should get access to the same products and services. And again, I'm going to say this, it might be a little bit controversial, but growing up in a 2-parent household, that's a luxury now. It really, really is. And we really do need to focus on our kids and those types of things. And I do believe that closing the wealth gap will help. It really, really will. That's just my personal opinion. So yes, people's votes need to be counted. We're going to get into that too. All right. There's lots more news. So that was a rumor, but there's more XRP news. Okay. So this was posted by Cointelegraph as well. This over here was from New York Post, the article that came out. This is not here anymore. Which one was it? What did we do? Oh, basically, CBDC and XRP. So there is a lot of controversy on X right now about CBDCs and XRP and USDC and stablecoins. Again, a stablecoin bill is a CBDC bill. And I understand that a lot of people might not understand that, and that's fine. That's why I'm here. Also, to make sure to smash like and share this so you guys keep getting content. So we're gonna put on the tinfoil crown, okay? I got such a big forehead, man. That's okay. All right. So CBDC, Stablecoin bill. So a stablecoin can be used as a CBDC. It depends who's running it. And we know that RLUSD transactions can be clawed back on XRPL. We know that the same thing can happen with some of these blockchains as well. Okay, with all the stable coins, because they're centralized. China has their digital yuan and all that stuff. Okay. Now, with that being said, a stablecoin bill is going to be for CBDC, and a lot of people think RLUSD it might get picked for that, which is fine, great, fantastic. But at the same time, it is what it is. Also USDC too. So side notes, let's go ahead and talk about this. Ripple is one of the leading providers of digital asset infrastructure for financial institutions, and RLUSD is an enterprise grade stablecoin. Again, RLUSD was down for 64 minutes yesterday. That's not a bad thing at all. Not digging. I'm just letting you guys know. So key use cases for RLUSD: facilitate instant settlement of cross-border payments, access liquidity for remittance and treasury operations, seamlessly integrate with DeFi protocols, bridge fiat and crypto ecosystem, ensuring a seamless, efficient transition when on-ramping and off-ramping, provide collateralization for trading tokenized RWAs on chain. Yes, fine, fantastic. However, when we're talking about a bridge between our seamless integration for DeFi protocols, I don't know how you can do that with a stablecoin that has a clawback feature. So there's that. So I just wanted to kind of run over those with you guys. And again, I still like Ripple. I still support the XRP army, but it's important to discuss because you don't know. So we'll see what happens. I do think that someone from Ripple will get picked up to be on this special crypto council. And I think that we're going to see a lot of different people getting picked up to do it. I just hope that they put a retail person up there. I know Mr. John Deaton said he wasn't retail, but they got to get someone that's retail up there. They really need to. There's got to be a developer somewhere that is retail that they need to get up there. Somebody that can articulate the importance of what a wealth gap is and why Bitcoin and crypto was created and how important it is for the people to have access 24/7, 365 to their money. How do I speak so fast? It's because I'm Italian, honey. Shout out to Callie. Callie's up in here. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. More stuff. All right. Ondo. This is a BlackRock product. Ondo Finance expands on-chain offerings with Layer 1 blockchain. So Franklin Templeton, Wellington Management, and Wisdom Tree, among others, will advise on the design of Ondo Chain. Ondo Finance on Tuesday launched Ondo Global Markets, designed to on-chain exposure to stocks, bonds, and ETFs. So Ondo is a BlackRock product. Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. Ondo is a BlackRock product. It is a Layer 1, and it combines personalized or permission blockchain security with public chain openness. Designed for institutional grade financial markets for on-chain exposure, and Ondo's TVL is currently $653 million. So I believe they have their conference right now too. But at the same time, okay. So we're also talking about Elon Musk having the U.S. Treasury being put on a public blockchain so that people can see all the spending. And I think 100%, because they're taxpayer dollars. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I'm curious, I think that this is good and this is bullish to where we get more transparency with stocks and bonds and all of those things to see the type of trading and being able to trade 24/7, 365 like we do in crypto. But at the same time, I'm curious how public it's going to be. Because with crypto, you can view everything. Like if you're good enough at blockchain analytics, which I'm horrible at it, because I don't put a lot of time and effort into it. But at the same time, I'm curious to see how transparent this is going to be and who it's going to be transparent for. Because again, a lot of these people that are not being honest and these people that are doing insider trading and all kinds of stuff, you're going to be able to catch all of that on chain. So I'm bullish on this, but at the same time, I want to make sure that it's equal for everyone, that it's not predatory. Those are some key things that you need to think about. So also too, Trump's World Liberty Finance began buying Ondo 12 minutes ago, and this was posted this morning at 7:23 a.m. Now, one of the important things to that I really want to focus here, and the reason why this matters is that I'm bringing it up, is because Trump is an advisor for World Liberty Finance. I'm sure he's getting paid somehow here and there, whatever, but he is a sitting president. So it is kind of like a conflict of interest. But at the same time, all of the public servants get paid these crazy deals but we just don't know about it. So the fact that this is public and you can see all this publicly on the blockchain, I like it. I think it's wonderful. I like to know what cryptos are buying. And I made a post on X that says, you know what? I'm just going to start copy trading everything that Trump's World Liberty Finance buys because they're buying it for a reason. It'd basically be like copy trading Nancy Pelosi. So should politicians be able to trade and do all those things? No, because they do get inside information. However, if they are going to be allowed to do so like they're currently doing, if it's all done on the blockchain, what's it like? I think that's absolutely amazing. I don't know. There's a couple other things I want to cover, and then we're going to get into some other stuff as well. Okay. This is also about XRP, which is good. We love it. So this is Fred. Fred is an attorney. He's not your attorney. He's not my attorney. He's my buddy on X. He says, don't you think we wouldn't get the chance to see Tenaro tangle himself in knots with convoluted, contradictory legal arguments? It will be a different of nature. So to be sure, he will tangle himself in knots of Ethernet cords running IT. Couldn't happen to a nicer a-hole. So basically, this gentleman over here, where is it? He was the gentleman that signed over at the SEC. He was the attorney that signed an appeal for the SEC and the SEC versus Ripple case. And he was one of their top litigators. And he was going after Ripple like crazy, and Coinbase as well. Well, he was one of the 50 lawyers that are being released from crypto cases and being moved elsewhere. So this is good news. This is positive. And reading in between the lines here, it lets me know that they're going to be dropping all cases that are not fraud, and they're going to be giving crypto companies a way to come in and register. So there's that. Also, to you guys, today we're giving a shout out to our special partners over at Brave. And again, the type of partnership I have with Brave is we just shill each other's content. They put me on their platform. I put them on their platform, and also primarily to TikTok. Because I know you guys are watching. There's like 300 or 400 of you guys watching right now. There's a QR code right over there. I highly recommend you download Brave browser. Okay. It is a privacy browser, which we love. They have a built-in AI assistant that gives you answers, generate content, and it also has a VPN. And it's very, very, very easy to use. You get less this over here when you're surfing the web on these browsers, and you also get their native token BAT by doing different things over there. And it's free to use. Okay, it's free to use. I don't make any money off of this. If you want to use my ref link, wonderful. Use my ref link. If you don't want to use my ref link, that's fine too. I don't care. But if you use my ref link, it helps, and it's wonderful, and I would appreciate it. But again, I highly recommend that you guys take a look at this, especially TikTok. Really, really, really should. It's free. It's a privacy browser. But yeah, we're partners. And they don't pay me. I don't pay them. And it's just cross promotion. Also, too, this was me on their front page on Monday. So this is part of our promotion that we do, is like they put me on their stuff and I shill them on my channel. So I'd like to see TikTok really get into really get into Brave. I think it's a wonderful tool. It's called Brave, and here's the link. I'm going to post it in the chat. It's the QR code up there too. There's about 1,000 of you watching, so I highly recommend you guys get it. Do a roundhouse kick on that thing. You got bots following you. I know. Oh, Gamer just sent me a message. He says, check President signs law that no taxes on Bitcoin after holding for 3 years. Woo! And that's another reason why I really, really think that we're going to get some sort of like breaking like tax stuff that's happening, especially with Doge coming. So that's good. Okay. Now let's go and do a quick market overview, because we kind of missed that. And also too, I'm a little bit out of it today. So I'm going to tell you why I'm out of it. Oh, good. Awesome. Alpha Junkies. Happy that you're doing it. Yeah. Check it out. It's a great product. You're not buying anything. You're not doing anything. You're literally using it as a privacy browser. It's free. So I don't see, it's kind of a win-win for people. And I think you get their native BAT token too. And it's also on my website. So, okay, I used to drink the IsoPure protein powder, but it makes me gives me a headache after. In addition to that, I ran out of the collagen powder that I normally put in the chicken bone broth with the tea bag of lemon, ginger, turmeric tea. And I just put the protein powder in it, and it just made me sick. It just feels, it's like all gross. It was chunky. It was like the most disgusting thing ever, but I drink a bunch of protein and I don't really like the protein powder. It just doesn't, I just don't like it. So that's why I'm a little bit right now, but I'm here fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yep, chicken bone broth. I drink chicken bone broth every morning. It's got 9 grams of protein, collagen, good for your skin, good for your immune system, good for the gut. And I'll do a fit check at the end. All right, let's get back into the technical analysis part of the show. All right, so on the daily, shout out to the Hex community. You guys are up 12%. Tron, Pulse Chain, everything else is down. On the weekly, everything looks like trash except for Ultima. Now, a lot of people are like, oh my God, alts, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. And the reason why you're so pissed off about altcoins right now is because a lot of you didn't take profit. A lot of you did not practice risk management, and a lot of you made poor decisions. Very, very, very poor decisions. Why did you do that? I don't know. You need to have a trading and investing journal. And also, too, if you'd like to sign up with any of my ref links, I've got a crypto.com one down there. I also have a Femex. You want to use Femex, you got to be not in the US. In addition to that, with Femex, they do have leverage. So if you want to use leverage with my ref link, I get paid, which would be wonderful. However, most of you should not be using leverage. No one really needs to use it. So not your keys, not your coins, and reading the terms of service. And that's my daily shield for you. But why is the market dropping? We're probably going to tap again on $3 trillion. We're going to tap again on $3 trillion. Also, too, gold made an all-time high the same day of the Trump tariff dump, which is very, very weird that it did that. And I commented that to Forbes. But anyways, this is what we're looking at right here with the total crypto market cap. Bitcoin dominance is pumping, and it went up to about 60. We actually broke all-time high. Well, we did prior to on that day, but the Trump contagion or whatever. But again, we're looking incredibly bullish. Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin, what we should expect. So right now, Bitcoin, to me, the range that I like to look at is between about $106,000 and $91,000. And it does look like, in fact, we are going to tap on $91,000 here. Now, that's good. Love to see it. I would be cautious because if we continue to drop and continue to trade under and hit 91, then it's going to get a little bit scary. Also, we've got a lot of support at 87,000, but at the same time, I would be cautious. Now I'm going to toss on the VPVR because it's just a really great way to take a look at support and resistance. And we did, if we break down below 94,000, things are going to get pretty ugly. But we do have really strong support at 89 with this little bar over here. And then we've got the point of control over here. And then the $70,000 to $75,000. So just be cautious for a drop. It looks like we might drop even more. Now, Ethereum looks like trash. Ethereum can't even get above. We've got a lot of support over here at about 2,600. So that does make sense. But again, we got to get back above 28 and just trade sideways. But Ethereum's not looking super bullish. Solana does not look great either. It's currently trading at 189. We'll probably drop down to about 146, possibly. As far as XRP goes, XRP is not looking great here. Not looking great. There's not a whole lot of support really. I think we might get a full retrace to 194 there. And I will buy more XRP if we do in fact hit under $1. I did buy Chainlink and I'm broke even now, but I do plan to buy a lot more Chainlink when we get down to like the $15 area here. So I'm sorry I don't have better news for you when it comes to price action. But right now, I highly recommend you take this time not to revenge trade. Be cautious with memes because memes aren't doing so great right now. And really, 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 really focus on a strategy moving forward. We're going to get altcoin season. The markets are going to go crazy. Everybody's probably going to make money, but I'm telling you, you're going to have to play it smart. Right now, you need to protect your capital. And you're going to need to really, really, really double down on the education. Again, Investopedia is 100% free. You can go there, learn all these different tips, tricks, and all stuff. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and set alert. Now, what else is on the news docket for you guys? We talked about Brave. So again, TikTok, we got the QR code on top. You need to go ahead and download it. You need to use it. Also, too, Mr. Eric Trump shilled Bitcoin. He said, feels like a great time to enter Bitcoin, world to refinance, which is fantastic. So again, he's shilling Bitcoin. And again, they are an investor in Bitcoin. Also, too, let's go and talk about some of these things. So Trump's recent IEEPA tariff orders could boost Bitcoin and accelerate global de-dollarization, analysts said. So why is this important? Why are we talking about it? Because it has to do with Bitcoin. That's why. So basically, the tariffs that were placed on Canada, Mexico, they are kind of uncertain. They're kind of placed on holds, 25%. And I think each country has about 30 days. So basically, I'm going to read you the titty bitties here. The move sparked debate not only over economic impact, but also potential consequences for long-term dominance of the dollar. So this is the thing. You have to really look and break down how many things we get from these countries. And we also have to see if those things that we get from those countries, can we make them in America? And people are like, oh, cheap labor, cheap labor, cheap labor. I got a really Investopedia. I've got a great solution for cheap labor. And it's not controversial either. So for cheap labor, you know what we can use? All the people that are in the prisons, all the people that commit crimes. What about that? They can go fight fire, so why can't they go do some of these things? Make some of these things that America desperately needs. Could do that. I don't think it's wrong in any way, shape, or form. It allows them to earn money for their what is the money that's called that they have to pay back? Yeah, right now we got prisoners that could do it. What is the money? Their restitution, and lower their time, and then help like rehabilitate them back into the world. So that's what I would do if I was him. Yeah, it would be perfect to rehabilitate. I think so too, because that's what halfway houses do. That's what halfway houses do. They make you get like minimum wage jobs. You have to do chores around the houses. So why can't they have them do, like, let's say we need to pick fruit, or let's say we need to like chop trees down, or let's say we need like, more affordable labor to keep certain prices down. Let prisoners do it. Let's help rehabilitate them into society, because prison's stupid. Jail's dumb. People make bad choices, but not everybody that commits a crime is bad. And I will always thank the bad guys that get rid of the real bad guys that hurt the innocents. So there's that. That's just my thoughts. So analysts argue it could accelerate a shift toward non-governmental assets like Bitcoin. I guess. Others warn global decoupling from U.S. and undermining dollar's long-term trustworthiness. Dollar's never been trustworthy. So there's that. Let's go ahead and talk about some other things. So Trump Media registered trademarks for TruthFi investment vehicles, including Truth.fi plus Bitcoin ETF and Truth.fi Bitcoin plus SMA. Also, Trump is going to launch a Bitcoin plus ETF. Safe to say, first ever POTUS ETF issuer. What a country. And this is from Mr. Eric. I like Mr. Eric B. He says a lot of cool stuff. But he's like the ETF guy. So again, these trademarks were made, and then Liberty Finance is going to, or TruthFi is going to launch, they applied for an ETF. And the reason why this is interesting is because, again, no other country has done it, or no other president has done it. But at the same time, interesting stuff, right? And also, too, BlackRock's going to launch a Bitcoin ETF in Europe. Not super important for Americans, but hey, it just means more people are going to have access to, it just means that the supply of Bitcoin is going to continue to decrease. Now, MicroStrategy is now Strategy. So they went ahead and they rebranded. A lot of people said, shout out to Natures. They hold XRP. MicroStrategy rebranded to Strategy. It's the first and largest Bitcoin treasury company, also the largest independent publicly traded business intelligence. New logo has a B. Strategy accumulates Bitcoin through equity and debt financing, and they offer a range of securities to provide investors with varying degrees of exposure to Bitcoin. Strategy also provides AI-powered enterprise analytics software. Cool. It's just a big Ponzi. And baby, I don't hate the player. I hate the game. I hate the game. Good for them. All right, what else we got? This is Mr. Michael Saylor with his jeans. I like he wears jeans a lot. This is important. Should the Treasury be put on blockchain so this doesn't happen? So Elon Musk said career Treasury officials are breaking the law every hour of every day by approving payments that are fraudulent or do not match funding laws passed by Congress, and needs to stop now. So apparently, Elon Musk says yes, the Treasury should be put on the blockchain. This is something that was that's been discussed on and off. So I've got a poll at the top. Which chain would you want to see track the spending of the public servants? And to anybody that is mad at what Doge is doing, and to anybody who is mad about the really looking into what type of what our money, taxpayer dollars, is being spent, please remove yourself from the channel. Please. I want to know what my money is being spent on. I want to know why schools in Los Angeles County are 3 out of 10. I want to know why there's not more community centers all across the United States of America for our kids in the inner cities. I want to know why things are so expensive in America. I want to know why veterans aren't getting the services they need. I want to know why the elderly is not getting they're not getting the services that they need. I want to know why we have so many homeless people. I want to know. I want to know where this money's going. So I am 100% in support of Doge right now because they're not cutting anything that's taking things away from Americans. And I want to know where all the money's being spent. It's my taxpayer dollars. I've spent millions of dollars on taxes. So why can't I know where it's being spent? Why isn't it going to my kids? Why isn't it going to the elderly? Why isn't it going to the veterans? Why isn't it going to the disabled? Why isn't it going to help rehabilitate people? Why isn't it going to make housing more affordable? These are things. Yep. And I know, and I'm in support of the removal of the Department of Education. My kid goes to private school. She goes to, and again, it's not like a crazy expensive private school, but she goes to a small Christian private school. Why? Because I want to make sure that the education she's getting doesn't have any weird stuff in it. She has a childlike mentality as long as possible, as far as innocence and not learning about adult stuff. I'm not a super religious person, but I believe that everybody has their own God and whatever it is that they believe in. And just as long, and every religion has like the 10 Commandments, and everybody needs some sort of, like some sort of moral compass. Like the 10 Commandments are a great thing. Honor thy mother and father. Don't steal. Be a decent person. They have dumbed down education. My daughter's school, not only do they have, like, she has to do Bible. That's one of the classes they have to take. It's mandatory music. She has to play an instrument. And they started since kindergarten, and is a mandatory second language. So she plays guitar. And she doing Spanish. They only offer Spanish and Mandarin at her school. Unfortunately, I don't know any type of Mandarin, so I want to be helpful. Some Spanish I do know. But I want to be able to decide what school my child goes to. I do. I want to know. And I also want to be in charge of what type of, I want to have a say in what she learns about. She's 8 years old. Got to keep these kids as innocent as possible. One of the things my mom always said to me is enjoy childhood because you're going to be an adult a long time, but a child a short time. However, I had to grow up super, super, super fast. So I didn't enjoy my childhood, but I want my daughter to get that. Private school is good for kids. The kids have morals and treat each other better. They do. So I am in support of removing and dismantling the Department of Education. I am in support of allowing parents to keep more of their taxpayer dollars to put towards their to the school of their choice. Why should we put the money towards the school of our choice? Well, if you look at how much these administrators make compared to the teachers, ridiculous. Yeah, Eric, I don't speak Mandarin though. Unless you're going to come tutor her, because I'm not going to do it. Spanish is good. And plus she's Latina. She needs to learn about her culture. And it's very similar to Italian as well. And we're Italian too. So, but with that being said, and plus too, there's no competition within the schools anymore. And that's why I like non-corporate capitalism. Because with non-corporate capitalism, it allows you to decide where you want to put your kid into school. And then if the schools want to get that check, they're going to provide good educations. And then it's up to the parents from there on. But that's just my kind of take on that. TikTok's going crazy right now. Yeah, we want to know where money's being spent. Yeah, okay. So there's that. So I want to know what blockchain you guys think it should be on. There's a lot of discourse about this on X. Some people are like, oh, it needs to be on this. It needs to be on that. So I put a poll at the top. What blockchain should track government spending? ADA, Algo, Ethereum, other comment. Solana, whatever it is. I'm really curious to see what you guys think. And also smash the like. We have over 700 people watching, but only 300 likes. So that's dumb. Next. Coinbase executive claims Satoshi may have still been active on chain as late as 2014. Whatever. Matthew Siegel, recovering CFA, says, Czech government removes capital gains taxes on Bitcoin as central bank head LS evaluates Bitcoin as possible reserve asset. Cool. We talked about that earlier. Shout out to Gamer. JPMorgan says Ethereum likely to keep facing intense competition from other networks. Now, this is interesting because Ethereum is not performing the way people thought it was. And again, Vitalik's not helping the situation. But this is interesting to me. Okay. So the key points of this article. that Ethereum faces intense competition from Solana, Layer 2s, and app-specific chains. Ethereum underperforms Bitcoin and alts, hitting a 4-year low in market dominance. That's just with price action, though. And again, price doesn't always equate to utility. And yes, I'm a big Ethereum bag holder. Always disclose that. The Duncan upgrade improved scalability, but activity continues shifting to Layer 2s, and which is exactly what it was. Ethereum, for some reason, I don't understand why they didn't want to fix the main layer. They wanted to fix the layer, make it better for Layer 2s, which makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. I know for dApps and decentralization and all these things, but literally if your number one chain, if your Layer 1 doesn't work, what are you doing? Major apps are migrating to their own chains, reducing Ethereum's fee revenue. Risk of inflationary Ethereum is low transactions mean fewer token burns. Ethereum still leads in stables, DeFi, and tokenization, but future dominance is uncertain. And Vitalik and Ethereum Foundation are investing in ETH realized to boost institutional adoption, and competition from other networks is expected to remain strong. So this is one cool thing about that I like about competition. Competition is wonderful because it forces other people to be better, and that's exactly what happened with Ethereum and Solana. So Solana saw Ethereum, they're like, this is great, we love it, but I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like the gas fees, it's too this, it's that, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to make our own. And that's exactly what they did. And this is why I love non-corporate capitalism, because it allows you to create freely. And now we have Ethereum versus Solana and Algo and Cardano and all these other Layer 1s. So the best project is going to win. But I kind of feel like Trump's going to CTO Ethereum. I don't know, man. Anyways. Now, MetaMask. We forgot to bring this up yesterday, but I'm bringing it up now. This is super, super, super important. So one of the biggest, most annoying things ever with MetaMask, and the reason why I'm talking about it is because I use MetaMask. I like it, and I also use Phantom Wallet. But at the same time, Ethereum gas sucks, you know? So MetaMask launched their gas station. It's included swaps. It's gas included swaps feature in MetaMask swaps. It eliminates the need for users to have Ethereum for gas fees, and users can now swap without needing extra Ethereum. Supported assets: USDC, USDT, DAI, ETH, Wrapped ETH, Wrapped Bitcoin, WST ETH, and Wrapped Sol. Whatever. I think it should be for every single asset, but it's not. It's only for those ones. But still cool, still good progress. Also, this is breaking news for Solana. Okay, and this is why we talk about positive competition. Solana network avoids blockchain production. What is still? Oh, here, this is going on. Solana network avoids block production outage for a full year for the first time in history. So again, this is called positive competition. This is what it means for companies to compete. I love it. I love it. Fantastic. We love it. This is good. This is positive. So shout out to Solana for not going down. Solana didn't go down for a year, but XRPL did. And not a dig, I'm just saying. Also, too, this was posted by Mr. Tyler. I don't know this person, but apparently 44 billion wiped out from the meme coin market in the past 3 weeks. And that's primarily due. And again, I don't know how accurate this is because, again, it's very hard to track all of it. But at the same time, it's important to note. And all the people that are doing meme coins, most of the times you're going to lose. I think only 0.04% of people are profitable with meme coins. Cointelegraph, Swedish crypto asset manager Virtun launches Avalanche and ADA ETP for investors in Finland. Shout out to Cardano and Avalanche. Tether is building AI apps and open source SDK platform. Not a blockchain, but they're just building some tech stuff. It's going to be for AI Translate, AI Voice Assistant, AI Bitcoin Wallet Assistance. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Let's see. It's going to focus on privacy and self-custody, which would actually be good. So we'll see how that happens. Also, too, this is a clip from Hester Pierce. People don't trust the SEC anymore. How can the agency rebuild trust and have real conversations with the crypto industry? Let's listen to what she has to say because she always drops a lot of alpha, and I really respect her a lot.
You're in a place where people don't really trust the SEC anymore. At least people in this industry have had a not good experience with the SEC. And so it really is building up that trust and reminding people. And that doesn't mean that anything goes. It just means that we want to be able to have interactions with the industry where we say, here's where our issues are, and industry can come back and say to us, here are our solutions, that we can have that conversation, that it can be a real conversation and that real results can come out the other side. I think that will build up that trust again, but it's certainly going to be a job to do that. You're in a place where...
So what do I think about this? I think this is bullish. I think it's wonderful, and it makes me happy. And that's why I told you guys, I want you to send the SEC a letter. Oh, shout out to Dalton. Dalton said, have you seen Caspi listed on CoinGecko and CMC? Heartwarming, life-saving story. I have not. Please email me some information about it. That would be great. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Hold on. Yeah. So that's really it, you guys, for the news. There's a couple other things, but nothing important. I'm starting to sweat. I'm going to post another media for you guys later today. But for now, I'm going to go. My hair is cuckoo. Just hair washing night tonight. But for now, I'm going to go. And again, you would never trust Hester Peirce. I don't know why. I don't trust anybody, but she's pretty awesome. Seriously, pretty awesome. Wonderful human being, and she actually does care about retail. So I don't know. I told you guys that you guys should like write a letter to the SEC and be like, retail needs the same privileges. So there's that. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get going. No one asked for a fit check today, so I'm gonna go. Sending you guys love and light. I'm gonna make another video for you guys at 3 p.m. PST. I'm starting to sweat. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. PST with more stuff. Love and light. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, set alerts, yourmom.com.